and I would age them up using something called the inseminator, which is a handy little tool that sort of adds all these debug-like options to The Sims. So I can basically change characters' ages at will, which is very helpful when doing something like I have been doing, had been doing with the Sims 2, where I was telling this, the story of this family, and it makes sense that everyone else in the town would be aging at the same rate. So that's why I did that. With this, it will sort of happen automatically, but it will happen even whether I want to or don't. The other downside of it is I can't, once I create my main family, I can't play any family but my main family in that town, or my main family will age, and I will have to explain why their age has jumped off screen in the Let's Play video, which I think is silly. So if I want to actually play a family, I'm going to have to go to a different town. So that's the gist of that. But there is something else new to tell you, which you should all be excited about. Remember, I alluded to the fact that I have another channel before. I'm not talking about Sudden Plant or something that has already existed and you're already aware of. I'm talking about something brand new that I just made. Now, before I tell you what the channel is, I want to tell you why it exists. Well, I have become quite an avid streamer. Even in the days that I was locked in the basement forced to watch Twilight, for whatever reason, they were kind enough to let me occasionally, stop watching Twilight so I could stream. And I would stream on Twitch TV, and I did this a lot. And I'm strongly suggesting that you guys go in there, It's the House of Sim Twitch channel, and I stream there. Dwyron streams there. King will sometimes stream there. Once every 6 years or so, Cat will stream there. And, well, that's just about it. But that's all you need, really. And how I act when I'm streaming. Ooh, what's this? Committee for Advanced Research Center. I like that. We're gonna put that. Where are we gonna put that? Right here. That should liven this area up eventually. So, yeah, there's a big difference in how I act when I stream and I play games that are very unlike my usual strategy and simulation side. It's a lot more raucous, let's say. There's copious amounts of swearing, there's often drinking involved, sometimes a lot of drinking. There's really off-color jokes, more off-color than you hear on here, and there's almost always someone in the call with me, Those people, of course, usually being Dwyron, King, Eric, sometimes Ethan, Entersoft Inc. to you guys, often show up there. Now, this material is ill-suited for the regular Bone Canoe channel. Like, as wacky as things might get over here, I try to keep it reasonable. I try to keep it, on a even keel, or whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. But over there is where everything goes wild. But I have a desire to spread that to other places. Spread that to the people of YouTube that would not be coming to streams often, for one reason or another. So, in that spirit, I have created a new channel called Bone Cane After Dark. Yes, that's the name. You might be saying, why is it called Bone Cane? Why is it not called Bone Canoe? Well, that I will not tell you. However, that's what it is. It is a channel on YouTube that I will be, and already have started, uploading the more wild and wacky things that I have been doing. So, the first thing I'm doing over there is Fallout New Vegas, which I streamed back in August. I started doing that back in August, and now I am once again uploading it. Well, not once again, for the first time uploading it. And there's a lot of it too. There is 12 hours of footage, which I have divided into episodes of 20 to 30 minutes. And now I am going to make a highlights reel of the best moments, the funniest moments. And then from there, I am going to link everyone to see the full thing if they do indeed desire it. And believe me, once you see those highlights, you are going to desire it. You are going to desire it very much because it is very funny. So, you want to be subscribed to Bone Cane After Dark. I'll put that link down there. And I'm going to make an official trailer for it on the Bone Canoe channel, on this channel, rather soon. But I wanted to just make sure that the channel's up and running before things get too funky, you know? So, that is what I am looking forward to doing. I'm just going to be putting all that stuff down there on that channel. So, ladies and gentlemen, you could say that Bone is back and he's bigger than ever. Yes, this is the biggest Bone that you will ever see on family rated television. Or something. I really don't know. Okay. So, meanwhile, in the land of SimCity, we are just casually building this city. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that Dwyron, the Big D, would time-lapse. But I, who am dedicated to showing you the whole truth, and nothing but the truth on the Bone Canoe channel, I am bombarding you with all of this. And you are just going to have to deal with it. I mean, well, of course, you could just change the channel and watch something else. But if you are watching this now, obviously you have not done so. Which means, by watching this right now, you are endorsing the Bone Canoe philosophy of life. And you are putting your middle finger up at the Big D philosophy of life. Which is very good because, it only leads, the Big D and his philosophies only lead to ruin and despair and sadness. He will destroy your life if you try to follow him. He is the Prince of Darkness himself. He is freaking Ozzy Osbourne, but without the cool, without everything that makes Ozzy cool. So that's why I am glad that you have picked Bone Canoe as your favorite brand of coffee this year. And for the last 6 years running. Alright, let's take a look at crime. Well, we had a big jump in crime. No, we had a big jump in arrest. We arrested all those bastards. Alright. This is the graph that we want. Alright. Well, oh yeah, I forgot we built a university. Well, this area is kind of sad. So if I go to zones, look at crime. Let's go over to where we just were and make a large police station. Good. What over here? Is there anything over here? We might as well make one here. Some ugly houses. I'm sure they don't mind being displaced by a police station. I mean, you know, I of course never had the experience of being ugly. But everybody else who is unfortunate enough not to be born with my level of sheer manly handsomeness can attest. Being ugly is not fun, and if you're ugly, you pretty much just are asking to be demolished. I mean, it's just a fact of nature. So, we're actually doing them a favor by demolishing them. Demolishing the uggos, as they are called in ancient Greece and France and other places. Not really. Okay. Well, no one's educated down here. Let's slap down an elementary school here. And over here, let us slap down another elementary school. And that's woefully inadequate for anything in life. But let's all slap down a big high school. And that should take care of that whole area, including stuff that we have not yet developed. So hopefully things start looking better. I mean, things are already looking pretty nice in here. I mean, if you hang out here and take a look down, things look quite nice in this area. So we're doing quite well for ourselves. So basically, what I am saying to you lovely people is that cool things are about to happen. On Bone Canoe 86, we are going to have Sims 3 at long last. And over on the new channel, Bone Cane After Dark, we are going to have Fallout New Vegas. And it is going to be wonderful. I earnestly invite all of you to come and subscribe to that channel. It is a riot, man. You are going to love it. And if you don't like it, you can just stick sharp objects into a pincushion to relieve your anger. What do you think I was going to say, jerks? We don't roll that way here. You should know better than that. Now what I'm doing here is I'm creating another town center of sorts. Right over here. And that should help us. Help us to grow. To grow as people. Light commercial. Throw in some residential. Throw in some plazas. And a tennis court, I think. Just a little nice. This one thing I kind of wanted to do with this town was put little nice small town areas in this area. Oh man. And those of you who have seen these episodes in the past know that I've often done a lot of ranting on these episodes. And I have seen many mixed opinions on my ranting. A lot of people who thought, regardless of whether you agreed or disagreed with what I was saying, a lot of people liked that I was doing it, and a lot of people didn't like that I was doing it. So going forward, when it comes to these kind of videos at least, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I mean, I don't think I'm going to completely give up ranting, but if people don't like it so much, I might decrease the frequency at which I do it. Because ranting is fun, but it could also be annoying, you know? You might just be like, gosh, I just want to watch some SimCity 4, and this guy's on talking about Russia and Iran and, you know, America and all that stuff. And I say, fair enough. We are nothing if not accommodating over here at the Bone Canoe channel, so if you don't like it, I will, if not stop doing it, I will decrease the amount I do it. But if you do like it, maybe I'll do it more. Well, maybe not more than I was doing,